Welcome, Taurus, to your love reading for January 7th to the 13th of 2019. Alright. Oh, we're into the year already. Second week so far. Watch this year go by so fast, man. When you're busy, time does fly. So we're going to look into what's going on with you for Taurus in love for the 7th to the 13th for Taurus. So, recent past. What's been going on with you recent past? Seven of Wands, and that's the energy of hanging tough, standing up for yourself on what you feel about someone or something that they've been doing or not doing enough. Seven of Wands, clear about the Seven of Wands for Taurus. Hold up. Taurus. Seven of Wands for Taurus. And then the Two of Cups is there. If you feel like this is a soulmate or someone that you've been dealing with for some time and you feel like there's a deep, intense connection, you want it to work. You're trying to figure out why it's not working in order for it to work. So that might be an intense issue for some of you out there, trying to pull that person your way, or just explain to them what you feel you need to. All right, what might be the person that you're dealing with? What might they be bringing towards you, talking to, getting to know with? All right, person coming towards you for Taurus. This person might be moving on, might be letting go. For some of you, this is the energy of reflecting on a past concern, a past move, a decision that you've made. Sometimes when I see this, you might be trying to fight for a relationship that has ended, trying to bring that person back. And for some of you, another person may be going through a loss. They could have lost somebody, they could be struggling a bit, or the fact that they've moved on from someone and they're still working through a process of like a divorce or letting go. For some of you, I feel like this is them letting go, moving on, trying to make a change. Let's clarify death though. Some of you dealing with Scorpio, and then you got Pisces and Cancer. Let's see, clarify death. Yeah, that person coming towards you, this is almost like an ending of them moving and then moving out. And also, interesting. When I'm not even looking at anything, but when I'm looking this way, something's coming to me. So it's like I feel like it's an ending, but then they might want to connect with you in a physical way. It's almost like, hey, we can end this, but let's still hang out. Let's be together. Let's be intimate, kind of thing. So, and that's why you may have been standing up to this person, because you might not like that. That might be an issue. Okay. Let's see. And some of you might be dealing with someone that it might be some concerns that they've had with trying to move out, trying to make a change, even other intense issues that might be there. But let's see, the person that you have been dealing with, might be, you have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What might your response be for Taurus? You love this person. It seems like you still love them. Now, this could be somebody new for some of you. Again, if you're moving on from someone else and that person is still going through a change and they're trying to maybe move out, make a change, this is you waiting on them because you love this person, trying to get them to come your way. Not like you're forcing them out their marriage or something, but it's like that. Others of you're still in love. That's what it looks like to me. You're in love with someone that might be moving on, and they just want to connect with you, maybe in a sexual way. That's what it looks like. Clear by the Ace of Cups for Taurus. And some of you might have a child, you have a baby with them, and you want that baby's father to be the father. You want them to handle certain things with the energy of Aries showing up. That's the Emperor showing up there. It's like you want to work on things. You want to do things that you need to do in order to make some changes. So some of you might be in love with an Aries, and then you have water sign as a Pisces. So some of you are trying to grow emotionally, trying to just do other things that make you happier, trying to learn what you need to learn from this particular experience so that you can kind of move on and manifest something more much healthier for you. All right, let's see, what might this person be feeling for you for Taurus? What might your love interest or partner be feeling for you? Three of Wands, taking a step back, kind of looking in a different direction. That's what it seems like to me for some. They might not be interested right now, or they're not energetically available for you. All right, I'm going through some changes. Let's see, what might they be wanting from you this week? What might your love interest partner want from you? Yeah, they might have issues with moving on. All right, that person. See, that's why death is showing up. For some of you, there are unanswered questions, and some of them don't even want to answer it. They might not want to talk about things, and it looks like, hey, let's get close. Let's hang out sometimes, but let's not go there. Let's not talk about certain things, certain issues. They might be very intense. So unfinished business seems to be the case for some. And then what might the advice be? What might be the advice, Taurus? I'm just telling you to focus on, your priorities, things that you want to do. Whether you have a source of income coming in, kind of expand it, do something else. This is focusing on a job, and this is another person showing up as well. So some of you could be dealing with multiple partners or people that you might be interested in. Interested in. So the King of Wands is focusing, being a leader, entrepreneurial kind of thing, trying to learn something, new skill set, whatever it might be. It's telling you to focus there and hanging out maybe with other people as well. And let's see what might be the outcome for Taurus in love for the 7th to the 13th, 2019. The Empress, and the Empress, marriage. Some kind of, it's a feel-good fact that it's there, something that you might feel. You still might be married with somebody, but there's an ending that's taking place for some. And someone, that's a message for someone where you might be connected to someone. You could be intimate with this person. You might be pregnant for some of you, for sure. You might be a mother, but let's clarify the Empress. There does seem to be something that might be a bit off. Yes, something is off. And I feel like this is knowing the truth about somebody. Some kind of truth is either coming out this week, and I feel like this person is it seems like a very sexual type of relationship or connection that you have with somebody, to be honest. And if that's all it is, and if that's something that you want and accept, that's fine. But beyond that, it seems like this is something where you reevaluating this connection because somebody seems to be moving on, and you might still be holding on to it. With the 7 of Swords in reverse is saying, hey, I'm married, or I'm spoken for, or I want sex. We can hang out and do that. Do you agree? Yes or no? So that kind of vibe is coming through. Okay. I've been working all day. My voice is kind of gone a little bit. So if you want to see what's going on for Taurus for the 7th to the 13th. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Most important for sure. That's the Ace of Cups that's coming through of not only giving that to someone else, but making sure that's there for you. I feel like that's important. All right. One more card for Taurus in love for the 7th to the 13th. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and it does seem to be a strong magnetic attraction because when someone is ending something and they're coming back, or if you ended something and they're coming back, or you're fighting for something, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't fight for it, even though it looks like something might be ending. But be careful. It's like what you're fighting for. Is it the other person fighting for you? It's the same kind of energy. So be aware of that. So it doesn't mean that the attraction or the love might not be there. Yes, the love might be there, but being in 111 on the clock. So it's saying being in love. If you're not in love mutually, that's going to be an issue. All right, bottom line. All right, so that's going to be your reading. I hope the messages help you out. It might be a bit, intense at times, but I feel like if you can turn the cheek and try to focus on good things that might be around you, other people as well. I've got a few people showing up, but I feel like there's a energy of embracing your own security and self-worth. All right, so much love, much light to you. Enjoy the week, and you can always go to the website. I think the phone calls will be activated this week. I feel like you can order one, but I might not have them all week long. I'm not sure. So you can go to the website if you would like to schedule a private reading. So much love and enjoy.